and it's my show, so you have to move the microphone on your crap. I don't remember what this is called. Shoulder. Or shoulder.
Make sure it's on.
I'm supposed to figure out what a word is. That's what the speech therapist says. No. Can I?
Yeah, help me out. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know.
Yeah. Woo! Well, yeah, you can.
Oh, at the top of my shirt.
Yes. Oh. That way it'll pick you up and it will pick her up.
Oh, so it's a good. Oh, it's
yes.
A good microphone. Okay.
Yes, it is a very good microphone.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so could you introduce yourselves, please?
Okay.
The two viewing audiences we have.
Full cocoa mode too. I'm about to go straight cocoa.
Okay. Oh Lord.
Hold up, wait a minute. It's time to put some cocoa in it. See where that is? I am your ace that plays the bass, founder and leader Kayfabe, the people's band. And to my immediate right is my fire singer, fire bringer, the Khaleesi of Kayfabe, my beautiful bride, sensational sweet Denny. And we are here 2 out of 5 of Kayfabe People's Band members. They all had to step away, but we said we're going to sit here and we're going to represent everybody. Good Sister Prue, what it do? I'm so happy that you have come a mighty long way to come see us and talk to us. It is a privilege and an honor and a blessing. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. It is a privilege and an honor and a blessing for me to speak with you. 2 out of 5.
That's right, 2 out of 5. Well, 6 today because I brought my shoot daddy. You know, Mr. Carlos Davenport, my real daddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we keep it real on Kayfabe, but my daddy was here. He plays the flute. He's an excellent singer. He came all the way from Las Vegas to come here and perform at the Juneteenth celebration here in Madison Heights. So, you know, it was a family affair, and it's Father's Day
cool.
weekend.
You keep it real on Kayfabe. Isn't that kind of the opposite of Kayfabe?
I mean, sometimes when it don't make sense, it makes sense. You make it work. You feel me? It's the square peg in the round hole, or the round hole in the square peg. However you want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, which troubles me. Because I should never know what anybody's saying. Not ever. So you have a box of gimmicks. What is this?
Well, see.
And how does this come into play?
Well, you see, here's the magic of Kayfabe, the people's band. You know what I'm saying? When we break out with a finale, yours truly has to slip into something more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And so, with all that being said, you know, I don't come alone. You feel what I'm saying? There are, like the faces of Foley, there are many iterations of the Black Man Cocoa Tea. Well, of course, you got yours truly, you know. And then you have my business partner and close associate, CEO Antoine Davenport. He was supposed to be here, but you know, he's over there. But CEO, why are you over there, man? He's getting an elephant ear, so he's hungry. He's a sucker for elephant ear.
I mean,
that's why he's away.
I feel that feel.
Absolutely.
I told you to fire him.
We can't fire him. He's the reason why we're here at this event. If we don't get booked, we can't eat, Mama. So he's got to be with us. You know, we can't just cut him off. He's with us forever. So go ahead, as you were saying.
If he must help you.
Well, you know, the Queen, when she's unhappy, you know, she does not mind expressing her displeasure. You know, but she's a reasonable,
as is her right,
woman. Yeah, true enough.
He's a peasant. We're surrounded by peasants.
Well, hey,
I can't even disagree with that.
She's royalty. I mean, she says and goes as she pleases, so it's just what it is.
As is her right.
And so, continuing on, you know, you might get the Right Reverend Cocoa Tea Love, or you might get the Black Man Cocoa Tea Ware's next door neighbor, Coco Americano, which he made his debut today in Madison Heights. And then, of course, you may get Coco del Negro, the Black Man Cocoa Tea Ware's Spanish-speaking cousin, you know. And then, of course, because, you know, he's rather patriotic and he's very militant, you might get Sergeant 7 Mile. He's totally different from all the other ones, you know what I'm saying? And he's a real drill sergeant. If he saw the way I was looking, he'd make me run 50 miles, you know what I'm saying? And I got to get in shape because, you know, he ain't going to like that much, you know what I mean? But anywho, we're just having such a great time. And this is a very, very unique interview because normally y'all interview wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? So we just counted out in the privilege, and we just love that, you know, that y'all thought that much of us.
Well, you guys were at a wrestling event with Battle in the Creek. I was getting there, which was unique. I thought I was asleep because all of a sudden a band started playing, and I was like, wait, hold up. Wait, we're at a wrestling, like this is a wrestling event, and there's a whole, there's a lady, there's a whole lady sing.
Oh, yeah.
She is
That's
getting
right.
into it.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. Yes, they are just breaking it down. Oh, we are just getting into this. Okay, I am here for this. I am living for this. And it was wonderful. It was amazing. It was nothing I ever expected to ever see at a wrestling promotion.
Thank you so much. And see,
how did that ever come about?
And I'm glad you asked that. See, the way that went down, see, there's a little bit of history, you know what I'm saying? We're good friends with the gentlefolk at PPW, Pure Pro Wrestling, you know? That's number one. Because we're connected with them, the guy who also ran the event, Battle in the Creek, had reached out to us, and we connected. We talked business, and so we got that together, ushered us on, and then the Battle Creek we go. Oh, you got hit with a little bit of water, but hey, it's hot, so you get to cool off.
You don't have a goblet? I have goblets. Somebody handed me this, and I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Real high standards, as you can see. So
I always drink from a goblet.
I thought I told them, a couple weeks back, the queen needs a goblet. She's gonna be unhappy, and so here we are.
We can't have a goblet here. There's kids, and if it breaks, it'll hurt. It's a safety thing. I'm sorry.
That's why I have peasants to clean up after me.
Oh, yes. Your guys' performance was amazing. Thank you so much, good sir.
Thank you.
Look at that. That's great. I love that.
I mean, the love that we get from people every time they hear us perform. Just to continue on with the story.
Yes.
2 years ago was our very, very first time performing at Battle in the Creek. My good friend, Mr. JP Ono, aka Mr. One Night Only.
Yeah.
Shout out to brother JP Ono and the upper echelon. I love those guys. Those are my friends to the end. Anywho, he had brought us on and said, hey, why don't you guys play us in live at Battle in the Creek?
Okay.
And I said, you know what? We can absolutely do that, brother. And so then that turned into, well, we're going to play them in live. But in between that, hey, there's an intermission. Can y'all play a few more songs? Absolutely, we can do that. So, of course, we started hitting all the popular wrestling theme songs. We started hitting some Super Kick Party. We hit some Cody Rhodes Kingdom. We hit Judas's Fozzy, Chris Jericho's theme song. And you know what? The crowd absolutely loved it. They ate it up. And so much so to where we was back in popular demand for the second year, which was just past October. We went down there again. RVD came back home. Rob Van Dam, y'all. He came back home to Battle Creek, Michigan, and main evented the thing. And guess what? Kayfabe, the People's Band, was there. This time we performed at the WrestleFest portion of that whole day, and we had a blast. You know what I'm saying? It was a great time. So essentially, that's how we got to Battle in the Creek.
That's dope.
Thank you.
So why was your band named Kayfabe, the People's Band, before Battle in the Creek?
Oh, way before. As a matter
Why?
of fact, here's the roots of Kayfabe's rage, okay? So let me tell you how this band got started.
Okay.
A few years ago, I would say back in 2018, you know what I'm saying? We were in church because we're church-going folks, you know what I'm saying? And we sing and we play on the praise team, and it was a very, very just spirited portion of praise and worship. It was a wonderful time, you know? And so as I'm getting off my bass guitar, walking towards the bathroom, my pastor said something, and I don't know, I still can't remember to this day, but it sparked something in my head, and I said, hey, why don't I put my two loves together, pro wrestling and music? We could be covering pro wrestling themes.
Divine inspiration.
There we go.
It was
divine inspiration, And so I started doing my research, talking to people, reaching out. I went on social media, created a poll. I said, guys, I'm creating a band that covers pro wrestling things. And I did a poll. What do you want the name to be? Everybody voted Kayfabe. And so when I got that, I said, okay, you know what? Because the people said they want us to be called Kayfabe, we just gonna add another part to it. Kayfabe, the People's Band, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even spell it the whole way. I just THEPPLS Band, you know.
You can still tell what it is.
Yeah, we are the People's band, So Kayfabe, the People's Band, was born, and in 2021 we officially debuted at my birthday bash when I turned a big 40. You know what I'm saying? And once we did that, Brother JP Ono, bringing him back again, Mr. One Night Only, came to my birthday bash, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna have this band play at my show for my birthday party." And sure enough, November 2021, we went on out to Chesterfield. We went out to that Diesel concert hall, and we played at Mr. One Night Only's birthday bash, and we did the thing, Sister Prue. If you were there, if you was only there.
All
Yes,
right.
it was so divine.
I will give him a lot of respect then.
Yes,
Yeah.
we give him a royal shout.
All right. Very,
Royalty.
very okay.
Absolute moment, Sister Prue.
All right. That's some good stuff right there. I give him a lot of grief, but still not sorry you wear onesies.
Oh, no.
No, I will not. I
He
will.
is an athlete.
He is
a
an
man
athlete that
among
wears
men.
onesies.
Good Sister Prue.
Sister Prue thinks he wears onesies, but he's a nice guy.
For the first time,
no.
we disagree. We disagree. That is a wonderful man.
He can be a wonderful man and not know how to dress.
Oh,
He's a wonderful wrestler. He just doesn't know how to dress. It's okay.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's all right.
well,
He
hey,
could be a great guy. He's a great guy. Obviously, he must be a great guy, but
I mean, you can't see his like fashion sense. You can't. You don't know it. If you're just like you have common eyes. You have to see it from. You have to see it from that. You have to see it from royalty.
yeah, and I do have common eyes,
The
so you're
queen is
right.
not
I can't argue. I do have common eyes, so yeah, I just can't see it.
Mm.
Yeah,
well, hey,
she's right.
Agree to disagree. It's all
I will
good,
agree
you
that
know?
she's right.
Well, I mean, because
Yeah,
it's
queen is always
arbitrary at
right.
this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even win that one,
no, she's right.
and we wrong.
Yep,
Our apologies,
sorry.
Madam Khaleesi. Goodness gracious. Ooh,
I know how to stand. I know where I am.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Absolutely.
Yeah, you need to learn.
Oh, I'm always learning. I got the school books at home.
I
got
think
the chalkboard.
onesies are the fashion of the future. It's just a one piece. You don't have to worry about different pieces.
Have to worry
I mean,
about matching a top to a bottom.
No,
It's all right there.
it's all there. It's all you need.
Sense.
No.
That ain't her cup of tea.
No,
so, you know, hey,
no.
We'll see.
we just agreed to,
Yeah.
We'll see.
I can be wrong, but I still don't like them.
well, some we like, some we hate, some we love. He'll always be my guy, good or bad. I
Yeah,
love
that's
the upper
fine.
echelon.
Yes.
They're all pretty good guys.
but they are. At the end of the day.
So you've always liked wrestling. Do you like wrestling?
Yes, I do like wrestling. But
Like, are you a new convert to it?
not quite. My
No?
husband introduced it to me when
Okay.
we met under royal circumstances in the beginning when I was just a princess.
Okay.
He introduced me to some new things, and now he's opened my eyes to the world of wrestling.
Mine did the same.
Yeah, and that's where I am now.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, this beautiful rainbow of things that I've never experienced before. The struggle, the fighting,
It's
it's just like war. It's like
It's a rich tapestry of emotions
history.
and struggle
and fashion sense.
Now keep in mind,
and lack of.
while
Yes.
she was a princess of the Sister Prue, I was merely a pauper.
Oh.
But yet, we got together. I mean, two opposites. You know what I'm saying? Of different classes, and we came together. Opposites attract, as they say. So that's how that happened. So lucky me, right?
All right. Yeah.
Lucky me.
And you elevated her to a queen.
I mean, hey, I got to work hard. I got to earn my keep.
He didn't elevate me.
Oh, I didn't elevate her. So I stand corrected.
All right. Point
Behind
taken.
every good man is a queen.
All right. Fair enough.
I'll take that.
That means you're a good man.
Absolute moment. Definitely.
But you guys don't just do. When did you guys stop just doing wrestling theme songs,
Well, see, this is the proof. Here's the thing.
or was it just slow?
Well, here's the thing about Kayfabe People's Band. This is the proof. we play a variety of music because we're a cover band. So we'll play everything to R&B, to rock and roll, to blues, to gospel. Heck, we might even play polka one day if somebody need us.
Yes.
We'll figure it out somehow. But the pro wrestling thing, that is our niche.
That's your
That's
niche.
our DNA. That's something we want to do first. And just not to get too ahead of myself, but we got some plans and goals between SummerSlam and WrestleMania, just to kind of put that out there. We got a little plans and goals we kindly and quietly working on. And maybe I'll announce it a little later in the show if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't want to wait till later. I don't like that.
Fair enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I look here in the camera screen, I need you to understand something. The Black Man Coco T-Wear and Kayfabe, the People's Band, are on a mission. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's take it up to next year. We are on our own road to WrestleMania 41. We are working on a plan to get the Viva Las Vegas. So real soon, check out our social media accounts because we're going to be announcing fundraising efforts, maybe GoFundMe, maybe some events where we're trying to raise money to get ourselves over to Vegas to spend a few days to perform at Wale Mania. Shout out to Brother Wale. If anybody can get a hold of Brother Wale for Kayfabe the People's Band, tag him in this, get a hold of his people, talk to him and tell him you need Kayfabe the People's Band on your Wale Mania show. Because when I saw this year's Wale Mania musical concert, he brings in all the famous wrestlers. He's a famous rapper.
Oh.
But he brings in all the famous wrestlers, especially the black wrestlers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's a big wrestling fan.
Okay.
Well, good Sister Samantha Irvin, the announcer for WWE, she got up on the microphone. She's a phenomenal singer, and she can play the flute.
Oh, that's dope.
As anybody. So she covered the Razor Ramon theme song, and then she put some words to it, and she tore it up. And when I was watching that on YouTube, I said, "Oh my God!"
Can you please lead me to that?
I sure will.
Thank you. Okay,
I will
continue.
happily.
I'm sorry.
So when I sat there and I saw that, I said, "Oh my God, why aren't we back there playing with her? We need to be there."
Yes.
They're playing music, and that's great, but ain't nothing like playing no live wrestling theme music with a full band. You know what I'm saying?
Joe.
So, Brother Wale, if you see this or any entertaining group or organization in the city of Las Vegas during WrestleMania week, 19th and 20th, or leading up to the 19th and the 20th, if you want a band that covers live wrestling, talk to us. We can do it, we can prove it, and we have shown it. We will turn it out like an inside-out shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do.
And they can, for real. Like, they got me interested, and I'm like the most blase.
But you're fantastic, though. You're fantastical, Sister Prue.
I mean, you may have common eyes, but you have a good spirit. I can feel it. The queen can feel it.
The queen is in rare form today.
I
So
feel your spirit.
Oh, thank you.
she's in rare form today. I didn't see this coming.
I don't like everything, but when I like something, I like it with all of my being. So,
I'm taking that you really like the queen then, huh?
yes.
Yes.
Everyone likes the queen, even though she just,
I mean,
she tends
I
to
try
like
my
it is and
best
she
to be
straight.
honest.
There's nothing wrong with that.
She's straight.
I'm the same way. I can appreciate that.
Yep, absolutely.
So other than playing in Vegas next year for WrestleMania, what are your plans for the coming year?
Okay, so in July, we're playing at a family reunion. The Black Man Coco T-Wear's family,
Okay.
downtown Detroit, that's coming up. We got something cooking up for SummerSlam in Cleveland. I can't say too much right now because we're working some things out.
Are you going to
We're
be
getting some
posting on your
details.
social?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to post a good Sister Prue. I don't want nobody to miss that. You know what I'm saying? So, Cleveland, keep your calendars, keep your eyes and eardrums open because Kayfabe, the People's Band, might be invading your town real soon. SummerSlam weekend, just hang on a minute because we got some good friends in the podcasting world. They got a pre-show event headed out there at one of the premier clubs in the city of Cleveland. So, yeah, hang on though. I can't say too much because I already said enough. But just know, we cooking up something right now. We got the ingredients, we got the bowl, we got the water, and we got the soup, and we putting it together, Sister Prue.
Yes, we bringing class to a town near you.
All right. Ohio needs class.
Yes, they
Yes.
do. They
Sorry,
need
not sorry.
us. They need us.
And
We're
that's why I had
supposed
to
to hate
mention
them.
that.
I've been told that multiple times. So
Ooh.
Well, hey,
I've just jumped on board at this point.
I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan, so I mean, what should that tell you right there? But we love you though, Cleveland.
I don't know. I've been told we are not supposed to like Ohio. So
Hey, you going with the flow? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
everybody says it. So I
Yeah.
bowed to peer pressure.
Oh, hey, that's fair enough. Nice little fun rivalry we got there. With
I
them.
thought it's because they took part of our state or something.
Well, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that.
I thought it was
knows
that.
a little bit of history here. We had a bit of, well, it wasn't a full-scale war.
It was like a
But
wannabe war.
We had a little battle for Toledo.
Yeah, that's
and,
what it was.
The compromise was, okay, Ohio, y'all can take Toledo.
We got
Michigan,
the UP, right?
You can take the upper Bay.
Yeah, I feel like we came out the winner, but we're supposed
Yes.
We
still
won
supposed
that.
to be angry, right?
I
Which
mean,
seems
I-
silly to me.
More lakes, more land.
I feel like the UP is like a win-win.
I
Yeah.
think so too. We can't
Like-
go wrong.
They make bad deals. They make really bad deals.
not very bright.
Yeah. Sorry, Ohio. I know
Actually, we
we're beating y'all
should
up a little bit, but we love
we
y'all.
should be nice to them, really,
Yeah, we
because
should be
they
nice.
made a horrible deal.
Yeah, we'll be kind to you, Ohio. We love you.
Yeah, love you,
But,
Ohio.
but if you bring us there, you'll be
suck.
making a good deal.
You would, yeah, that would be a good deal. See, that would be the best deal they made since they
Yes.
lost the UP
Yes, pretty much.
for Toledo. What?
We love you, Toledo. Don't be mad at us. We love you.
But after that, what's the rest of your?
Well, so far, we're working on some stuff behind the scenes. You know, we're getting booked. We're talking to people right now. So hang on. We got a few more shows. But in the meantime, when we're not performing,
When you're not performing, what do you do?
we are rehearsing. We are working in the lab behind the scenes. See, while she may be royalty and beauty, can I tell you, while the Black Man Coco T-Way has the vision of this band, she's the creative genius behind the stuff that we do. You see this here logo? No, not this one. But you see this here logo right here? She created that.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
She created it. The color schemes,
That's dope.
all of that. Our original logo that we had some years back, she created that. So we upgraded to this one. As a matter of fact, on the musical creation end, we are in the business. Oh no, let me make this other old announcement.
Oh, before you say that, I would like to say that because I created this, I should know fashion sense. So that proves that this beautiful logo shows that fashion sense.
She's a true stuff promoter, ain't she? True
Wow.
stuff promoter.
I
So-
really, wow.
So-
I can't.
So as I was saying, this is the proof. And I want to tell this to the entire wrestling world, to you indie guys. We're slowly working on this, but we are getting into the business of creating pro wrestling things, okay? Because I understand that when you guys are traveling to different companies and different places, especially outside of Michigan, you get hit with copyright strikes when you're using music from other people. So with that being said,
Sir.
we are working on creating wrestling things right now as we speak.
Sir.
We have a group of young men right now. We got a series of people that we are currently working on, and a couple. Matter of fact, tomorrow, PWAS Lakeside Mall, they got a taco fest going on. One of our guys, and I'm gonna reveal the name. His name is Brother Brutus Atwell, the Swamp Daddy
Yes!
of Michigan. We created a wrestling thing.
Yes.
for
Did
him.
you really?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Firebringer music. creator.
Yes.
She is the
Probably shouldn't yell so
responsible.
loud with the
That's
mic
okay.
right there.
Feel good, baby. 'cause
Oh.
it's Juneteenth. It's
I
freedom,
cannot
baby.
wait.
She created the wrestling theme song.
Oh.
For Brutus Atwell, and the debut is tomorrow afternoon.
That's so dope.
That's right. Absolute moment. So again, the queen, she is more than just royalty.
Oh.
She is somebody's producer. She
That
is
is
somebody's creator.
so dope.
That's right. So, and there's another set of guys, other gentlemen that we are creating music for. We're going to get a young lady one of these days real soon, but hang on. So I got a number, but I can't say too much yet. I don't want to reveal it until they are officially able to use it, and it's going to be royalty free. You will have our permission. We're going to put it in writing. This is their theme song. They can use it anywhere, anytime. So YouTube, don't you dare copyright strike it,
So
because
can-
we are giving them permission to use that music so they can give an identity for themselves, so they can market themselves.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do me a favor?
Hmm?
Today, today, if you have time, obviously, I don't want to encroach on your personal
It's
time,
okay.
but can you make a post stating all of that? Like, you beautiful creature, talented, that this beautiful, talented creature, this goddess made a theme for Captain Caveman. I don't give a shit. It's Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman was awesome, by the way. I love
Yes,
that
oh my
cartoon.
gosh, he was the best. Okay, Bruce Atwell. And you guys can do that royalty free. And then I'm going to share the actual crap out of it.
Please do.
Please,
Thank you.
please
Thank you.
make a post and I will share the crap out of it.
We are definitely in the business of that. Like I said, we are slowly but surely.
Because I don't know when
starting
he's going to
working our
post
way in.
this, but if you post that today, I can share it today and I can share it every day this week.
Mhm.
And if you have a clip of it, throw that puppy in there too.
Yeah, we definitely going to be working on that. As a matter of fact, we plan on going out there.
Because they
And when he's
they
on-
need it so bad.
Yes,
My
because we see a
goodness.
need and we want to generate that need. That is a business to it. So I just want y'all
It
to
is,
understand.
yes.
We will work, we will talk, we will negotiate. You know what I'm saying? But we promise you this: whatever we give you, whatever we create, it's gonna be par excellence. You know what I'm saying? We can do live music, we can do some recording, we can do whatever we
And
need
you
to.
work with them with what they want.
Exactly, absolutely.
Okay.
Because see,
Have you ever heard the Battle in the Creek?
Yeah.
Song?
That's
So
us.
That's us.
we wrote
Oh,
We wrote that.
that. So if you
really?
so if you
Yes.
look up Battle
Oh.
in the Creek 3
Oh,
and you look up that
all right.
advertisements and you heard some music, that's us.
that's dope.
We
Okay.
created the first wrestling theme song. That was the one.
All
so,
right.
Yeah, by all means.
Well, see, it's just it makes more business sense to have your own theme song because not only are you hurting yourself, you're hurting anybody that has your matches up, which hurts you because if they get copyright struck, nobody's gonna see you.
Right.
Nobody's
Yes.
gonna see you, and it just takes that one person missing your video.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's that one person that misses your video that should have seen your video? That's all it takes.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
literally
Absolutely.
is all it takes.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you
Promotion.
have because you have somebody else's music in your video.
Yes, absolutely.
You have to
Absolutely.
invest in yourself.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Might be able to keep it. See, here's the deal. We give you that music, you can keep it. It's yours.
Hmm.
And so if you go to TNA or AEW, WWE or MLW or whatnot, you can give it to them and say, hey, this is my theme song. If you want to allow us to use it, let me use it because I've been using it forever and this is my identity. This is who I am. This is how people know me. So,
But
it is
do
yours.
us a roll solid and let them know who made it.
Exactly.
Always credit your photographers, credit your musicians, credit your costume designers. That'd be nice. Just credit people, right? Thanks.
That's right.
It's just yeah.
There's
Yes.
plenty of food on the table that we all can eat off of. You know what I'm saying? We can make it happen.
Yeah. But credit your people, or I don't want you eating at my table.
Oh,
You
That-
can still eat, you
That
just not at
sounds like
mine.
sound advice.
Yeah, I have sometimes.
Yes.
Thank you. I
See,
appreciate you.
I can feel you. I can feel you.
she rolling you up right now. Every time you leveling up, Sister Bruce. So you do keep on talking. Just keep on. You might get invited to the Raw court. You know, she might make you her a official interview, a Raw interview. I mean, you never know.
I
So
mean,
just
yeah.
Raw press secretary, something like that, right?
That would be a dream
Yes.
job.
It's possible.
That
So,
would
you
be
know,
a dream
the
job.
door's open. Just you know.
I'm not very corporate speaky. I'm kind of a bossy, and I ask a lot of questions that
I mean-
ruffle people's feathers.
That sounds like me. It sounds like.
I
Y'all
feel,
got
I
more
feel
than-
like you're nicer than I am, though. I'm not very
Hmm,
nice.
I like asking questions.
Yeah?
You'll never know unless you
I ask a lot of questions.
Some people get mad at me because I ask questions.
Also, same.
And
I don't know
also
why.
I demand excellence. So
Yeah,
yes, I demand it.
She's very demanding. She does demand excellence.
So
I'm not very excellent. I try. I've decided I can't always do excellence, but I try to do my best, and
And
that's
that's
the
why-
best I can do.
and that's why I am a person who can push you. I'm a influencer, if you will. I might not be on social media.
I'm just a pusher.
But you're like brass. Once I polish you, you'll be brilliant.
We gotta start somewhere, Sister Prue.
All
you know what I'm
right, I
saying?
will take brass. Brass is useful.
Yes.
Thank you. Do you want me to pick up your water? I feel like you're
No, I
thirsty.
don't like that.
Okay.
It's beneath her. It's beneath her.
It is literally beneath her.
Yeah, literally.
I'm gonna.
And figurative.
Yes.
I'll give it to
Legally.
some peasant who needs water. I'm a giving queen.
She's benevolent.
She has been. I'm not.
She loves the little people.
I love the little people too because they're the best people. They're much better than adults.
Yes.
Just trying to fix my microphone here.
Speaking
It's
of,
kind of hanging off, you know what I'm saying? So, I think we was kind of talking about the box
yes,
of gimmicks.
your box of gimmicks.
You never know what's going to come out of there, you know what I'm saying? You never know. And see, I want to explain something here. As the Black Man Cocoa Tea, where and Kayfabe the People's Band, we have a love and a bit of a connection with the independent wrestling scene here in Michigan especially. So, in almost every show that the Black Man does in particular, and even the Queen at times when she feels like it, I always wear some type of indie wrestling merch. You see these little spectacles right here? This came from good brother Malcolm Monroe III. Shout out to brother Malcolm Monroe.
I thought those looked
Third.
familiar.
That's right, from the Monroe family dynasty. He blessed me with these at a wrestling show. I say, brother, you gonna catch me in one of these one day, okay? So hang on, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: the Black man never goes anywhere with his eyes butt naked. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my shades on so I can see what I'm doing. You know. So anywho, I buy merch just about every time I go to a wrestling show because I want those indie wrestling stars to know that I am supporting them, that I see them in the light, like somebody
Thank
from
you.
WWE or MLW, AEW, New Japan, you know, because one day they're going to be that kind of guy. They're going to be that star, you know? So you might as well treat them the way they're going to be in the future. You know, I want to invest in them in our own kind of way.
That's how I feel too.
So I do that all the time. You will catch me in some type of indie merch. So, I mean, I don't care if it's a sticker. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have it, you know, and I'm going to support. That's what we do because we love the indie wrestling scene. Just want to put that out there.
That's we buy a lot of merch. I wish more of them had stickers. I have Hard Cam Frio stickers on this because nobody else has stickers for me.
The cameraman's cameraman, you know what I'm saying?
But we have a lot of T-shirts and posters and pictures and yeah, we have a lot of pictures though, like 8x10s and the small ones signed. Yeah,
absolutely.
So, and I have a couple buttons.
Yes.
So no, we feel the same. We support them. Those are our superstars. See, I don't do WWE or TNA or
I understood.
These are my superstars.
Fair enough. I'm with you.
Malcolm's my big star.
Yeah.
Shining star. So.
Yeah, he's amazing. You know, saw him years ago for the first time.
Phenomenal.
Flipping and rolling in that ring. I said, whoa, who is that young brother? Then I found out he was the son of Mr. DBA, you know, Michigan's most dangerous man, you know, that the king of the flaming elbow drop. I never want to be on the receiving end of that, Sister Prue, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want to be around that. So shout out to brother Malcolm Monroe the second.
Yes.
You know, got love for you, brother. XICW. Shout out to y'all.
XICW is such a good promotion.
Yes,
such a good promotion. They were both at their very first show that I went to, and I was.
Yeah.
They were part of what made me fall in love with wrestling.
Yes.
Was those two.
Yes.
So in Congo Kong.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, that's where. Yeah, he
insane.
They're insane, but no, they are part of what made me fall in love with wrestling.
Yeah,
and that's why I love XICW so much.
Whenever we have gone, it's always a good time. Always enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, to get a little more history with our connection and love affair with independent wrestling, that was the second indie wrestling show we had ever attended when we started watching.
Really?
When we started attending, I believe it was in 2018. Yeah, like 2018.
Okay.
We started off going to the very first indie wrestling show, which
I was gonna
Well,
ask
once
what's the
again,
first one.
Mr. One Night Only.
Okay.
His first birthday bash. We saw that man, I believe that was his debut because he was celebrating his birthday and he told me that he wanted to have a wrestling show for his birthday, but then it turned into, I don't just want to have a wrestling show for my birthday, I want to be in it. So he got the training and they put on a PPW. Shout out to PPW. Had a fire wrestling match. It was in the city of Ferndale. We was all huddled up in that little fraternal order of police. Having a grand old time, Daddy. And he and Brother Xavier Justice, shout out to Brother Xavier Justice. They put on a phenomenal main event. I mean, they busted out, you know what I'm saying? And everything in between. As a matter of fact, that was the first time I seen kids wrestle because they have a juniors division.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it. And guess who we saw that day? We saw the 24-karat kid. Ain't no way but 24K. And baby brother Tank. And they went one-on-one. Amazing. I couldn't believe it. I said, these are kids and these training cheerers. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I was hooked. After that, we just, over the years, we go whenever chance we get. Because, band rehearsals are on a Fridays for us. You know what I'm saying? See, while everybody is having a good time party and we working. You feel me?
All right.
I wanted to say something about One Night Only, and I know we talked about onesies earlier. His name is One Night Only. He wears onesies to show his oneness.
I mean, can you argue with that, good sister Prue? I don't think you can. I can't even
think about
that. It makes
One night only.
One night only.
Onesie.
I mean,
oneness. It's mathematically sound. I can't. I was a D student in math and algebra, so even that,
I hate that makes sense.
It really does. Shout out to you again, Brother JP.
I hate that makes sense. Oh, I hate that makes sense. Oh, I still don't like them.
Here.
Okay.
I mean, it's just what it is.
If anybody ever wondered what it sounded like when I whined, that was it.
That's it. Sorry. We're sorry. But I can't even fight that. This is the proof.
I can't. Oh, God. I still don't like them.
I had to console your grace because, I know how it feels. That's just like how, I booed the Dread King Logan. The way you feel about JP, I feel about...
Do you boo him? Because he's large.
Every time.
I just don't. I boo real. I like. Boo.
Yeah, I boo loud and passionately, and if he sees me,
AVZ is my mortal enemy. Yes. He will never out-jacket me. I had a better jacket than he had.
They feuded with each other.
He threw my raw glasses on the ground.
He did.
The audacity!
How dare you?
How
the queen.
Very dare you?
How dare you?
Wow.
Well, shout out to AVZ. We love you, brother. The Starbucks.
Wow. No, thank you. I'm
Well,
angry at you, AVZ. How very dare you? Still love you, but also rude.
Besmirching me.
No, we're sitting right here.
We have video of him throwing my glasses on the ground.
That's so rude.
I was just saying something to Brother Brian back there. That's all.
No, you weren't. I can read lips, bro.
No.
Oh.
We'll talk about this when we get home.
Good. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Ha ha.
I tried, brother.
Ha 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 ha.
Just laugh at my misery.
I will. I just did.
Laugh at my misery. As nice as I am to you, this is true. Can you see the box of giving by the way? Okay, I just wanted to
Are you
sure.
gonna pull something out of that? Or did you just bring it?
As a matter of fact, I am. I don't know where we are in the program, but hey,
neither do I.
As a token of our esteem and appreciation for y'all coming such a mighty long way, we want to bless you and Brother Brian,
oh Lord,
with an official Kayfabe the People's Band t-shirt. This is our very first one. Each of you gets one of your own. We want you to wear it loudly and wear it proudly wherever you go. And let the world know that you guys are officially a part of the Kayfabe Army. That's right. And these are on sale. So if you catch us at a show and we're selling merch, come on and see us.
Do you sell it online?
Oh, not online yet.
Online.
But we're
in
working
person.
on that. But
So in person. So if you see them, come to them. They will have shirts.
That's
you
right.
support them just like you support wrestlers. Don't be Don't be dull. All right. Thank you.
So this belongs to you, good sister Prue.
Thank
And
you.
brother Brian, this
Look
is
at
yours.
the fabric. Look at the cut.
This is Egyptian thread, I believe. Egyptian silk.
Only the best.
It is actually
Yeah,
very nice. It's
alpaca,
soft.
Only the
something
best.
like that.
Alpaca. There was an
It might be-
alpaca over there.
Yeah, I think he was
I
one
think,
of our
or a
clients.
llama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had them over there. And they're ready to go for what they call fiber. The fiber.
Yeah,
They
the
use-
fiber.
Yeah,
something
okay.
like that. So this is some.
All
some
right,
rich,
thank
rich
you.
stuff.
If you
are
knit,
lucky,
you know.
'cause
I
if
am
you're
lucky.
fortunate.
If you knit, you know.
I don't know how to knit. Nobody's ever shown me.
Just saying.
Do you knit?
So yeah, just for you guys right here, okay? Just for you,
Thank you.
because we appreciate y'all coming. From
I
such
think
a
Brian's
mighty
got-
long way.
Brian was looking for his shirt. He bought one. He was looking for his shirt.
Well, you got
He
yourself
couldn't-
another one, brother
He
B.
couldn't find his. He was peeved. He was like,
And we-
where's my Kayfabe shirt?
All that he,
Josh Morris.
all that we ask is that I'm sorry to interrupt,
No, you're
but
fine.
I'm
You're
interrupting
more important.
royally.
Yes, you're more important.
If you come and see us, please wear the shirts.
Yes.
That's all we ask.
That's why he was
Don't
looking
come-
for the
It's
shirt.
like coming to a royal ball. You don't come in your common clothes. You come in the royal best.
You heard her.
And the best is the shirt that I'm wearing.
You are coming
These are
back
the
through,
best.
Sister Prue. It's all right, because she is funny.
Come in your best threads, which are the shirts. Hold it up again. What is this?
One more game, you bro. I got it. Don't waste your raw fingers on this here, okay?
You come to a concert in the royal best.
They come in black, white, and red. Okay, we just got black right now, but we're working on the inventory. For the other colors.
Red is a good color.
That is
Red
an
is the
awesome
color of
color.
royalty.
Yes, this is
And that's why it's my
That's
favorite
why,
color.
yeah.
It's not purple. It's red.
No, red is the color of royalty.
Red is the color. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Somebody mentioned Josh Morris. Can I talk to you about my
Okay,
connection?
it better be good or
Oh.
we're gonna fisticuffs.
Oh no, it's really,
okay.
really good. Okay, so
All right.
last
Okay.
year,
All right.
the Black Man Cocoa Tea Wear got invited and entered into the 2023 Indie Idol Promo competition. Shout out to good brother Cody Fleming and Wrestling Red.
Aw. Yeah.
MIW. So he put this on, okay? And the black man got invited. And would you know that the black man did so well in that tournament? I made it to the semifinals, the final four. I came
Oh.
fresh off the street, all these experienced wrestlers and their
Oh, that's
personalities.
awesome.
And the black man really gave it a valiant effort. But let me tell you right now, the two people I had the biggest problems with was that Jamie Eternal and that Saucy Boy Josh. We was going at it engaging, but those two bested me. But then it's funny, out of all the people that won it all, was that no good Road Rash. He was the champion supreme. Well, now I think it's Road Rash. That Nick Road Rash of what's the name of that group? But either way, he troubled. But he took my baby Sweet Claudine, that was the Indie Idol Promo Championship belt, and he got his dirty little greasy motorcycle riding hands on that belt. We may not have an Indie Idol Promo this year, but good brother Cody, if you set it up next year, the black man's going all the way. I ain't taking no prisoners, okay?
And I will help if it happens. I will help advertise this time.
Yes, thank you.
I'll call my cousin Kitty Caboodle to come
That's
and
right.
help because she's good at promoting things.
And she's a ferocious feline. You never met Kitty Caboodle.
I am not.
Maybe the next time if we ever do this, you'll get to meet Kitty Caboodle, okay?
Okay.
She doesn't even have to use words to promote.
She doesn't
No.
even talk. I mean, she's a cat, so I mean, there's that.
Yes.
Cats-
It's a long story.
Cats usually like me
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
better than they like him. All my cats like me better than they like him.
well, hey, there we go. So
Except-
See, and that's why I feel. See, I knew there was something I liked about you.
yep, absolutely.
All right. All right. Do you have anything you want to? Okay. All right. You have anything else you want to throw at me?
Well, I mean, it's entirely up to you because this is your show. This is the crew. I mean,
It
we just
is.
here for the good time. We just kicking it. I mean, I don't know how our interviews are supposed to go Because I don't
we
do
just
too many
kind
of
of
these things.
we
but,
just kind of talk.
I mean,
And
I'm
then
fine with that.
when the talking is done, then
Call them sit downs because
Yeah.
there's no formula.
yeah, there's no it's not really an interview per se. It's kind of silly. It's kind of a sit down. I need to come up with a better name for it because it's not an interview per se. Because I don't ask normal, typical interview questions.
Fireside chat.
But I like that. There's no fires.
Oh, you bring the fire.
Well,
Oh, I love you so much. That's brilliant. You're brilliant.
I told you she's a creative genius, right?
Can I owe you because I don't have any money because I'm poor.
She's benevolent.
When I'm famous, then I will pay you all the monies.
Okay.
And when you're famous, can I be your press secretary, interview person?
Royal.
Yeah.
Press
Royal.
secretary.
Royal.
The verbiage. You know,
Am I going to be good enough to be your royal?
We'll see.
That's why I said official
You
because
know what
I
I
was
say?
watching the verbiage. I know what I'm about.
True.
I know what I'm about.
True. Well, you know what? If you don't mind, I could just kind of go in a little more
Yes.
with the musical side
Yeah.
here, because the thing is that I noticed there was a need, in my opinion, in the wrestling world. Everyone plays other styles of music, but you don't hear too many pro wrestling things. They're playing it live out in public. So we every now and again we'll do that in different spaces and places. Like for instance, when the NFL draft was in Detroit, we performed at Greektown's NFL draft party, right?
Did you?
So guess what we did? We decided, hey, let's slip in some Kingdom, Cody Rhodes' theme song.
Whoa!
We threw that out there, and let me tell you, even though some of the people didn't know what it was, they enjoyed it. They was clapping when it was all said and done.
Okay.
And so my good friend, Brother Whip, y'all, if you don't know him, shout out to Brother Whip of the Whip,
Royal shout out.
the Whip podcast, and Whip and AK, a show featuring Black Out in Toledo. He's a great personality, by the way. He was our MC extraordinaire, our hype man extraordinaire for that show. And so he put it on his TikTok account. That thing went viral in less than 24 hours.
Oh, really?
It went from 500 to 1,000 to 9,500, 10,000, up to as high as over 30K.
Really?
So a lot of people saw it. I saw the comments. One guy wanted to trash. He said, I thought this was going to be trash, but it was straight fire. So
I did too. Look, I will admit, when I saw y'all setting up, I was like, really, we're really doing a band at a we're really doing a band at a wrestling promotion. Can we just not?
And what had happened, good sister Prue? What had happened? Tell us now.
It was straight fire.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because see, one thing I know, being a wrestling fan myself, since
And
I
it really
in
was.
practice, you got to bring it. You know what I'm saying? Because see, my daddy and them, they taught us, if you gonna do this, you gotta do it right. You can't play it any old kind of way. So we knew, and I told my band, listen up, y'all. If we do these wrestling theme songs, you got to do it right, because wrestling fans are some of the hardest folk to please. They will go out of their way to trash you.
Yeah, they will.
It's one slight thing they don't like. Just know, Kayfabe, the people's band, ain't scared of nobody's crowd. Because if we get and hook up and set up, we gonna act up, and you gonna look up, and you gonna be smitten. You feel what I'm saying? When we get through with you, and you're gonna be wondering when y'all coming back again. You feel me? Because that's what happens. So we are in demand, whether you know it or not. You need this wrestling theme music, whether you need it or not. So you holler at your boy. Get us on all our socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We on there. Kayfabe, the people's band. Show them again, my beautiful bride.
And I just want to let you know that, the queen, the reason why they call me the Khaleesi of Kayfabe, because I'm always ready. I'm always ready to bring hot fire everywhere I go.
Like a dragon coming out of a volcano.
I know I deal with fire. That's all I deal with. I always bring it.
I really feel like there should be more wrestling shows with like music. And I know that sounds really weird maybe. I don't know.
Well, hang on.
But it's kind of fun. Like,
hang on, good sister Prue,
it's interesting.
We got some things cooking a little bit.
It's
in the
flavor.
undercurrent
I like
behind the scenes.
flavor.
Oh yeah, flavor. Who don't like flavor? You know what I'm saying?
Caucasian people for the most part.
See, she said that I didn't, y'all.
I did.
She said
As
that
a
I didn't.
Caucasian, I feel like I can say that.
Well, I mean,
And
hey,
for
I'm
the
not-
most part, it is true.
Well,
but I
hey.
am an aberration.
But you don't put raisins in your potato salad. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you all right?
Raisins are disgusting.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
I knew I loved.
My dad used to call them dead bugs, and I agree.
Oh.
Why would you ruin like grapes aren't that good to begin with, but why would you ruin them?
Grapes are refreshing.
Yeah,
I
but
like
Once you
grapes.
dry them out, they're gross.
Absolutely, they are.
If
Like,
someone,
why?
if one of my peasants brings me grapes, I will slap their face.
Oh, grapes, but not raisins.
No, sorry, not grapes. Raisins. If they bring
Look,
me a
she
bowl
knew what she
of
was talking
raisins,
about.
I will slap you in the
I
face.
knew what she
if
was
you bring me
talking
that.
about.
Raisins are the devil's poop.
She said it. I did. She said it. I
But
did.
no,
y'all.
it's just it's interesting, and it's not like you guys play at length. It's just adds a little flavor in there.
Oh
It's-
yeah, extra little flavor. And
Yeah.
just, we've done that before. Like I said, we played at wrestling shows.
Have you, other
Yes.
than Battle in the
So
Creek?
other than Battle in the Creek, we've
Really?
done, what was the other wrestling show we did? Again, my memory's a little
That's
fleeting.
fine. Mine is awful at
But
this
you know,
point.
Mr. One Night Onlys was a.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
that was
yeah,
the one.
his,
That was the
yeah.
one.
That was
Birthday
one.
Bash. Those are the ones we have done.
Well-
We've done Battle in the Creek. But hey, when we can't get the full band, what my beautiful bride and I will do is that we'll sing the national anthem.
Oh, do you guys do that too?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
sing the
See?
national anthem. We did that for PPW at their Lucha Fest back during the Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yes.
we-
We may be royalty, but we're also patriotic.
That's right. John Q. Public right here, Daddy. We also sang the national anthem at then Northwest Championship Wrestling. Now they are called SCW,
Okay.
Superior Championship Wrestling.
Oh,
So
I
never-
I recognize that name.
Yes, they had a show yesterday. And Brother Brian was there.
You were there.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal show. We didn't get to go because we had band rehearsal, but had we been able to, we would have been singing the national anthem right there in that very room. They had a big show. They had Fox 2 news people, that Brandon Hudson and Rob Wojcik. And I'm really pretty upset with them right now. I got a bone to pick with them because y'all cheated. Y'all cheated. The pontificate potentate, Father Marquise, honorable man of God, and Brother Chuck Colden, y'all cheated with that dirty criminal heathen John Tate Keith. John Tate, you need to get saved and get baptized, brother.
Father
You
Marquise
did them
cheats all
wrong.
the time.
You did them wrong.
Father Marquise cheats all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard.
I
I
said what I said.
No, that is not.
I said
Exactly.
what I said.
We are faithful church-going members of the congregation, and we are givers, we are supporters. Father Marquise, forgive her,
No.
but she knows not what she does.
I-
And I like you, Sister Prue, but I can't do that in good
Sister Pearl, you were here, and now you're here.
I do that
You
a
gotta
lot.
get back up here.
You better tread softly, okay? Tread lightly. Now, I don't want you to lose out of the Queen's graces, because there might be a job, a royal press secretary position for you, all right? I mean, Brother Brian might be the royal cameraman, That's something
He likes Father Marquise,
See?
so he'll still have his job.
Okay.
Now he's here.
I tried. Can she file for an appeal?
Let's see what she says next.
Okay.
Fine, he's all right.
Oh, there we go. How about, okay, there we go. You went up a couple notches. That's better
He's
than most.
fun. He's really good.
And he's holy,
He is holy.
anointed,
I mean, he says he is. Yeah,
talented,
he's super talented.
champion.
He is a
See, all those things
champion.
are true. So what's the problem?
Yes, I didn't
The
say
whole
there was a
congregation,
problem.
Soul Brother Darren, and Apostle Aaron Ashura, and
Aaron Ashura is so good.
Brother Roderick.
My
oh
God, he's so good.
We love those guys. Shout out to the
Yes.
congregation.
Yes. All right,
Hallelujah,
fine.
baby.
Shout out
We'll
to the
have an offering
congregation.
for you when we see you next time.
A love offering. We got you, brother. There we go. We getting somewhere. There we go. So yeah, we can talk wrestling, we can talk music, we can do both. Or you know what I would love to share with your crowd? I want to talk about the significance and the importance of pro wrestling themed music. Okay, so you know how you familiar with Gorgeous George, right? Not
No.
really? Okay, so let me give you the Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George was one of those great pioneer wrestling styles of, I think, of the 1950s. You know what I'm saying? 40s and 50s.
Sounds right.
Yes, 1950s.
Okay.
So he was the guy who would come out. You know how Goldust was? You know, Gorgeous George was like, oh, see, I got to really hit people. So it's okay.
You
But-
gotta liken him to somebody in the indies, and then
Okay.
I'll get what you're
So
saying.
so Gorgeous George, he would get his hair all curled up and permed up,
Okay.
almost like a
Like
feminine
Sam
or
Beale?
androgynous, maybe something like that. He would have on a big flowery robe, and he would come out. The crowd would boo him, right?
Okay.
So he is credited with being the first wrestler to come out with music, Pomp and Circumstance, because you know the Macho Man Randy Savage used to come out with that.
Okay.
But truth be told, Brother Gorgeous George wasn't the first. He was actually a man from Britain. Lord Patrick Lansdowne was the first to come out with music in the early 1900s. Okay, so we're going back 100 plus years. He was the first to come out to music before he wrestled. So he would use either Pomp and Circumstance or he would use God Save the King, because appropriately he lives over in Jolly
I
Old
mean,
England.
all right.
But Gorgeous George saw that and was inspired, so he incorporated that into his gimmick.
Okay.
And of course, that drew the eye of wrestling fans. And then, of course, you know, Gorgeous George was a phenomenal bad guy. You know, he wouldn't let nobody touch his hair. He wouldn't let any commoner touch his robe. He had a valet with him, you know.
So
he
valet spray down the ring.
yes, spray down the ring.
Lord
He was a
have
very
mercy.
early
Okay.
trendsetter.
All right.
And so, also in addition to that, in another country, in South America, in the country of Argentina, I believe, there was a wrestling promotion from the 1960s throughout the 1980s. They were the first wrestling company to provide entrance music for all of their wrestlers on their roster. So they were doing it way before it was cool. So by the time we hit to the 70s and the 80s, especially in the 80s in America, that's when theme songs really became a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Bruno San Martino didn't have no music, but you know that crowd would cheer to the top of their lungs for that man. Or Bad News Brown, or more recent, you know, guy, rest in peace, Brother Bad News Brown. But he was a consummate bad guy. He was the one in that era that didn't have wrestling music because people just booed him. They hated him. He didn't need no music, but that became more of a thing. Now, the Freebirds, they're big trendsetters in their own right because they were one of, if not the first, to use rock music as a theme. You know, as that interesting music. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they were the first wrestling group or entity to have an original theme song, which is called Bad Street USA.
Okay.
That is an awesome song, and we're going to cover that one day. We're going to cover Bad Street USA.
Why haven't you?
Well, you know, time and you know, we got to get all that together because it's
Well, you have to learn it, I suppose,
You have
right?
to
We
learn, but
like
it
to
takes some
perfect
time.
things.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's a method to our madness, you know what I'm saying? So that's how Kayfabe gets down, that's what we do. But you know, we want to put, just like the wrestlers, we want to put smiles on the faces of people when they hear us, you know? And in that wrestling world, you know, I believe they need this, you know what I'm saying? Because again, pro wrestling is cool, it's in, it is such a huge world, a market, even in the independent scene. It's never been hotter in my opinion. It's never been better. You know, we got involved, you know, just going and attending and even on a side note to the musical side, we even like doing some of the sponsorships. You know, our band has sponsored wrestlers and things of that
Yeah,
nature.
the Push With Crew has sponsored some people
Yes,
too.
yes,
Yeah.
because we want to show our love for them because, you know, people need to understand that those men and women, they gotta come up the hard way, you know what I'm saying? They gotta learn and earn their way. So it's not too hard for us to go, yeah, we'll spend an extra, you know, $1 or $2 here or there to help support them, you know, to do their thing.
See, I don't mind the sponsoring so much. I say I don't mind. It's his money. It's not mine. I don't mind sponsoring. I like it. I like giving money.
Mm-hmm.
I like to know where my money's going when I
True.
sponsor, and nobody can ever answer me.
True.
And that is
So, which is why I prefer the direct give.
Yeah, well, you know, and I find out, you know, at the very least from what I learned, at least a portion of it goes to the wrestlers directly. So
See,
I
and
do know
that's
it's going somewhere.
and I asked, but then
Your majority goes to talent.
and that's what I ask, but then I ask talent and I hear different. So I You remember you remember the ask questions things? I really ask questions.
So-
I ask a lot of questions
that needs to be
of a
worked out.
lot of people.
And that's what you should do.
That's I ask a lot of questions.
Yep.
Excuse me.
I don't speak corporate well.
Give them less pay.
Well, it's like the lotto. Everybody
No,
thinks.
I mean, what I'm saying is, a lot of them were doing. There was some at work. I don't recall what they were doing that, so they wouldn't have to give a gate to the wrestlers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get sponsored for $50 instead of giving a wrestler, let's just say $50, they get the sponsorship for $50, and then they pay the wrestler $30 or whatever, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying, a lot of promoters were using that sponsorship money so they wouldn't have to pay anyone out of the gate. They can.
Right. That's
wrong.
And that's just how the lotto works.
That's not how the lotto works.
Yes, it is.
No. I don't think you're understanding what I said either. But let's move on.
Okay.
I'll explain it later.
Hey, but that's okay. We just doing, you know.
No, and
we gonna get that sorted out. But
I appreciate that, but I'm very. I love my boys and my girls. I consider when I consider somebody one of mine, they're like my family, and I treat them thusly. And I am a mama bear from word go, and I'm super protective of me and mine. I take care of me and mine, and me and mine are sometimes a lot of mine. Like I have a lot of mine.
Yes.
So once you're mine, you're mine. There's nothing you can do to not be mine, really, other than something like it has to be pretty egregious to not be mine. Like, and it has to be egregious to somebody else, not to me. I can take a lot. Like, you have to be a ugly person. So, I like to watch out for them.
Totally understand that.
As an aside, I just want to say,
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. No, you are 120% fine.
It's all right. Hey, y'all, we having a good time.
No,
you in the public, so
you are fine. Life is life. That's the worst thing that happens today. I'm gonna count myself lucky. Have a good day.
It's a phenomenal time, y'all. We're here in Madison Heights, the Juneteenth Festival, and people are enjoying themselves. We got the Groove Fellowship playing in the background, if you can hear it.
Yes, it is beautiful.
We got Smoke Jones and got some other acts in between. It's a great time here. So if you're ever out here in this area,
it's beautiful
come
down
on
here.
out. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say aside that I just wanted to tell you just how brilliant my love is, and how much of a historian and a benevolent philanthropist he is. Like all these ideas and how he wants to support the indie wrestling.
I love it.
Shucks, I'm speechless.
No, I love it.
She's embarrassing me right now.
I just had to say how much.
Good. She should embarrass you.
You know, I chose him.
She chose him.
I like that.
Well,
I like that you guys are doing. I like that you guys are doing the theme songs, because I've noticed a lot of discourse on Facebook about the theme songs, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me. I guess because you guys do cover songs. Like it didn't occur to me like you guys do original songs too.
Yes. We're getting, like I said, it started last year where we said, hey, let's start getting to that now. Let's start creating. Because, again, Battle in the Creek, sparked that for us. The guy who was putting the whole event on said, hey, I got an idea, man. Maybe you can do something with it, but I would love it if you guys could create a theme song for the event, and I can use it. And to promote my event. So I said, hey, we can do that. And sure enough, you see this beautiful woman here, right here? As I'm on the phone with the proprietor, the powers that be for Battle in the Creek, it's 15-20 minutes. She's writing down lyrics to the song.
How did you get hooked up with Brutus Atwell of all people?
Oh, well, see, over the years, watching him at Northwest Championship Wrestling, PWAS, and whatever other wrestling promotion that would have him. And so, sure enough, we watching him, and then sometimes what my business partner, CEO Antoine Davenport, would do is that after the show, he would take his phone, go on his Facebook, Kayfabe, the People's Band page, and he would go live on the spot, interviews, and say, hey, can I give you an interview? That's what he would say. Okay. Bruce, can I give you an interview? And sure enough, he come in and give his interview, talk about his swamp gator babies and how he beat up somebody, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's how we,
All
got to
right.
meet and know and
right.
develop that rapport with a lot of those wrestlers because, again, they people just like us and they phenomenal people. You know what I'm saying? That's why, the father Marquise, he'll always be like number one to me. I hope one day you turn your thinking around on that.
He's a pretty all right
But that's
guy.
another subject for another
pretty
day.
all right.
Well,
He's pretty all right.
that's why. So so that, like I said, there's guys we love and hate, but in the musical
I'd
world,
fight a bear in the woods for him.
Oh, well, there we go. That's what I'm talking. See, yeah,
I consider him one of my people.
You're moving up. You're moving up. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. You never know. So anywho, in this wrestling, music business world, the people that the black man personally admires, of course, like Jim Johnston, the guy, who's responsible for generations worth of wrestling theme music for the WWF at the time, WWE. Quiet as a kept, most hardcore wrestling fans know this, but the Master of the South, Jimmy Hart, Hall of Famer, that man has written his share of wrestling theme songs.
Really?
And good.
Oh.
Yes.
Shawn Michaels.
Yes, Shawn Michaels' theme song. He's responsible for that.
Oh.
On top of that, if you look into Jimmy Hart's history, the brother Master of the South was in a rock band in the 60s called the Gentrys. They had a top 5 hit back in the day. And the way he got connected to the wrestling business was meeting Jerry the King Lawler during the Memphis wrestling days. That's how they got connected, how they came together. So
Master of the South was DJ.
Yes.
Radio station.
Yep, that's how that went.
Really?
That's how that went. Another man by the name of I hope I'm saying his name right. I think it was J.J. Helms. J.J. McGuire. Excuse me. There we go. J.J. McGuire. And he passed on. I heard some time ago, I believe. I hope I won't have that wrong, but I thought I read that he passed. But J.J. McGuire was another guy where he and Jimmy Hart worked together. They created a lot of great wrestling theme song. Rick Derringer, he was the voice behind the Demolition wrestling theme song. He was the voice behind Hulk Hogan's Real American. Well, technically, the U.S. Express, Real American. They had it first, and then when they broke off and left, WWF gave it to Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
So that's why it's associated with him. And by the way, Kayfabe the People's Band, we cover that song. You know what I'm saying? We play that one for sure.
So what came first, love of wrestling or love of music?
In my case, it was actually both. Because see, when I was just baby T-wear in diapers, I was watching wrestling.
Okay.
I come from a very musically inclined family.
I can see that.
My daddy, is a musician. He was a little boy learned how to play the flute. I got an uncle that plays guitar. I got aunties that will sing and dance. I got cousins that can play guitar, basses, drums, piano. We got a lot of that in the family. You know what I'm saying? So that's where all that comes from. My grandma, if I don't mind, if you don't mind me bringing her up.
No.
The late great Gloria Hawkins, y'all. I always say she was 4'11", but full of heaven. She was an amazing singer. She had an amazing musical mind. As a matter of fact, she was so good and she was so awesome. She was the kind of person that even though she couldn't play your instrument, she knew what she wanted you to do. She could tell you what to do and how to play it, how to make it work. She was an orchestrator, you know what I'm saying? And she was somebody's phenomenal singer. As a matter of fact, during the heydays of Motown, my grandma, from time to time, would go in there in the studio and would sing background, And then, of course, in her days of doing gospel music, she would help arrange vocal arrangements and harmonies and stuff. See, that's where the black man gets it from. I became a choir director in my younger days. Because, see, my grandma, I got it from her, so she had an amazing ear. So all that encompasses why we are where we are, you know what I'm saying, why we do what we do. So, yeah, the wrestling, I always loved it. That's all I can ever remember, watching it as a child with my family. And then, of course, the musical side, I was 10 years old. I used to sing in a school choir here in Detroit on the east side. Shout out to Corvette Elementary, even though it was no more. It was a great place, Corvette Choir. My teacher, love that man. Rest in peace, Mr. Hines. I used to sing, we would travel. And then when I turned 13 years old, I picked up the bass guitar, had to learn. My cousin was teaching me a little bit. My dad, he's another one. He's a jack of all trades, a master of that flute, but he's a jack of all trades. So me and my younger brother, he was playing the piano, I was playing the bass guitar, and my father would do his best to show us what we needed to do. And sure enough, by the time I was 14 years old, we was already performing.
God dang.
And then that's when I met this beautiful woman.
Really?
We go back.
I was gonna ask.
Middle school, okay?
Really?
Middle school. Shout out to Nola Middle School on the east side of Detroit. In the 8th grade, we met each other. We actually got to know each other through singing in a school gospel choir.
Really?
One of our classmates, big sister, would come up to the school, and their big brother would come up, get on the piano, and we would sing and learn some gospel songs and perform at school assemblies.
Music
Okay.
brought us together.
Music is what brought
Wow.
us together.
All
So
right.
shout out to Miss Tina Massey. Thank you, or Miss Tina Powell, excuse me. You were responsible for me and her being together. So we had our 8th grade prom.
Okay.
And just as fate would have it, she chose me and commissioned me to take her to the 8th grade prom, and I said yes. And
You
so
should
then-
take me
Yes.
to the 8th grade prom.
And I said,
Is
I
that what
sure
you
will.
said?
Yes.
I said, Your Highness, I sure will. Remember, I was just a little papa, a little boy.
You.
But she elevated me, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what happened? The black man leveled up, got his Mac Daddy vibe on, rocked a dope suit, got the haircut looking good. Pops escorted us, chaperone us, drove us around, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Richard Rich. And then we fell in love with each other, and it's been that way ever since.
That's
Going on
wonderful.
16 years of marriage come this August.
My love shines up better than brass.
That's beautiful.
Go, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
That is the most beautiful thing.
Thank you.
That is the most beautiful thing. Oh, I love that so
Thank
much. Dang. I always forget about that stupid microphone. I need to stop putting it by my heart because I always hold my heart.
Yeah, be
There.
still. You're beating her, right?
Yes, there we go. My heart.
Yeah, awesome.
Ah, what a story. That sounds almost like it's like a TV show
Yeah.
Or a fairy tale.
or a fairy tale.
Or royal.
A fairy tale on a TV show.
Yep, absolutely. So
So I was gonna ask, did you grow up around music too? But I'm assuming if you were in a choir in middle school, yes.
Yes. Yes. Music. I played violin. You know, starting at the 3rd grade.
You said starting at 3rd grade, like
Yeah,
it's
starting at-
nothing.
Yeah, like starting at 3rd grade, I played violin, and I was in the orchestra. In my high school years, I went to the Detroit High School of Performing Arts. Yes, and I
Wow.
graduated there in '99.
God
I'm
dang.
part of the 4th graduating
Yeah, we were
class.
Did you
fourth.
go too?
No, I
Oh.
didn't go.
No,
I
we didn't
went
go.
to
You were
Persian
part
high-
of the 4th
Yeah, we were the
graduating
4th.
class? Wow.
I went to Persian
One
high
of the
school.
first.
A
Okay.
real high school. You know what I'm saying?
You
No
know,
dope boys.
Aaliyah was there. She,
Yeah.
God rest her soul.
Yeah.
She rest in peace.
She went to that high school.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I went to that school, and I played a little bit in college, and for the Southfield Symphony, I played a little bit for them too. And now I'm a part of this band, and
That's dope.
we're doing our thing. I'm trying new things out on the bongos. I'm doing percussion. And,
I was gonna ask, do you just sing?
I mean,
I saw you cowbelling.
that was his father, but I was.
Oh,
doing,
no. You did
No,
cowbell
oh, no,
on Voodoo
cowbell.
Child.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
Was it
him.
not a cowbell?
No,
That
those
was-
cowbell.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness! I was like, oh wow!
Sometimes a memory, it just
Okay.
shoots a little
Yeah.
bit, 'cause
No,
she got a lot on
yeah,
her
It's a
mind.
little hot.
I have concussion,
It's-
so
it's a-
also I get it.
It's a little hot
Would
today.
you? Yeah, it is very hot. I wish I had a fan to fan you with.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we need a little more cowbell in our life sometimes.
Cowbell.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
wanted to say
Yeah,
I want more cowbell.
Yeah, more cowbell.
A cowbell is a royal instrument.
Is it?
Most people don't know that.
I did not know that.
Yes.
We need more cowbell.
So
Then.
if you hear the
Yes.
cowbell,
We
you're
need
blessed.
it. That's why
Oh.
people always ask for it.
You've been graced. You know what I'm saying?
well,
So
then I've been
more
great.
cowbell people demand a cowbell, all right?
Only if she's
Well,
cowbelling it.
Well, fair enough. True.
I don't need it
If
otherwise.
only I had a gold one.
Oh, well,
She needs a gold cowbell.
got my work cut out for me. You see what I'm saying?
You just know what you got to get her now.
Hey, it's never a dull day in the house of Kayfabe, the people's band. I mean, the kingdom. I mean, hey, but it's a labor of love. You know what I'm saying? I do what I got to do.
It's a labor of love. I feel like you're right in the sun. Do you want to?
Yes. I need a
Yes.
goblet.
Yes.
Oh, do you want to switch sides or?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I feel like
I have a bottle of spray water. Do you want spray water? It should still be cold. It's in the shade.
no. I think I'll persevere. I'll
Okay.
persevere.
She's enduring.
Okay. Because I was this is what I do. I mother hen.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, when
I
you're
don't
running
mother
a kingdom,
bear. I mother hen.
when you're running a kingdom, you have to learn how to persevere.
I don't persevere. I tag out. Tag out. I don't do well in the sun.
Uh-oh.
I have a thing where my I can't regulate my own body temperature, so it's not me. I can't help it.
You gotta learn how to do that.
I can't.
Yeah, it's a strike on the resume.
I
right?
can't help it. It's
I
called.
need someone who can endure.
I can't endure. Like my body literally can't
That's
do
right.
it.
We'll work on it. Though.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll help you. Endurance is a very good thing,
I mean,
and it should be learned.
I can put up with people.
There we go. That speaks for something,
Just
right?
the sun.
Oh, okay, well,
It's just the sun.
it's a slight plateau, but you know, it's better than going
I
down.
mean, that's
We'll
true.
have to get you a royal umbrella. Then.
I feel like I suck.
No, that's okay. No. Don't put yourself down. This is the truth. You have promise.
Confidence.
You have promise.
You
Yeah,
must
you
have
good.
I
confidence.
have plenty of confidence.
Okay. Then you will learn how to endure.
Okay.
Once you spend enough time with me, you'll learn. You'll learn.
Okay. I'll have faith.
She is thoroughly entertained by you, my dear. She's thoroughly entertained. I didn't even know what you was getting into today,
No,
did you?
I didn't.
I'm entertaining. That's what I'm supposed
you
to do.
did
We're in a
say.
band.
You did say.
No, fair enough.
I mean,
Did say.
what should I do? I'm in a band. I'm performing. Why can't I entertain at all times?
I mean, I suppose you can. There's no
Yes.
rule that says you ever have to turn it off.
I must not stop entertaining.
I would be utterly exhausted.
I'm a little verklempt, but I endure.
She's rather eloquent, as you can see. Very
Yes.
loquacious, so to speak.
I like verbose
that too.
vocabularies.
That too.
I like them. Big words are fun.
Yeah.
Big words
I'm
are fun.
Eloquent.
Eloquent. Indeed. Oh, there's B. Hi.
Uh-oh.
I didn't run. Look at that. See, I already.
Back away, Bumblebee.
You're persevering.
That's not a bumblebee. It was just one of the stingy bees.
Oh, we don't like these stinky bees. Stay away.
Bumblebees are fun. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to. They're just burr, burr, burr. They're like the Labradors of the bee world.
Ah.
Hopefully it stays away. I smell like cake today.
It'll be fine. It'll sting me.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Oh yes, you stay in front of the queen.
No, it's fine.
So you can protect the queen.
I will.
You know,
I got
from
you.
that queen,
I got you.
the queen of the bees.
Oh, this is a great time. I didn't know this was. I didn't know how this was gonna go, but I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, folks. If this feels like this is going off the rails, it's okay. Ride with
It
it,
always
okay?
goes
She-
off the
This
rails.
You
is a
promised
roller
to
coaster,
protect
baby.
me, and I have to take that. I have to.
I
be
will
protected.
do it. If it goes by you, I will get up.
Plus, she has to sing. You know,
Yes,
her
I
voice needs to
can't.
be protected. You know, them golden
Don't
golden
scream.
pipes.
I
Yeah,
don't.
we can't
Yeah,
have
I only sing in the car
Hey,
and in public spaces.
wait, wherever it works, make it do what it do. Sister Prue, go ahead and sing, Mama. That's what I say.
I'll do the singing for you.
Okay.
See,
Thank you.
see,
Since
not
you're gonna
only,
protect me, I have to do something for
I
you.
appreciate
see,
you.
not only is she a queen, but she provides a service.
I appreciate
I am
that.
Give a queen.
benevolent.
She doesn't have to
She
do
is
that.
benevolent.
Yes.
You're silly.
I got her to start.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch this on TV screens and social media and YouTube. Y'all, we
Ooh.
just having fun at this point. All right.
Ooh.
I hope y'all enjoying it just as much as we are.
All right.
We having a blast.
It is hotter than the Billy Boo Blazes out here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'm persevering.
Yeah, you're a better woman than I am. It is. I don't. Yes, it is hot. All right. Yes, I do want to wrap it up just because I am not as what's the word? I'm not as stalwart as the queen there. Sorry.
No one.
So
Everybody can't
I want
be that
I
way.
want to thank you both
Yeah.
for joining me. Sorry, I suck.
No, you did your best.
Thank you, good sister Prue.
But remember,
it has been a pleasure.
We got to do
And an
another
honor.
interview
Yes.
with you in order for you to persevere.
In a room with air conditioning.
I like air conditioning. I like being cool. You know, I can tell you that right now. I like it.
I do not. I like being warm.
I do not. I don't like the warm.
That's why I'm persevering.
That's why I'm perspiring.
Yes.
We'll
totally
work on
understand.
that next time.